Man, this dude, there aren't enough hours in the day even to respond to that. This dude, is there anything more rich than Hefty beginning a statement with, let's get real for a minute? Hefty saying, let's get real, means that something extremely insincere and ingenuine is coming up.
Hey, everyone, let's get real for a few minutes.
Yeah, because he's the most real guy ever, right? What you see is what you get with Hefty. In terms of what he's actually doing, cutting weight, he lost 15 pounds in 6 days to get ready for the Open Championship. Again, I understand boxers and MMAers cutting weight. Except, Hefty, you do understand there is no weigh-in, right? You're a golfer. There is no weigh-in. There is no weigh-in prior to the Open Championship. You understand that, right? Although, for Hefty, there probably should be a weigh-in prior to the Open Championship. And by the way, dropping 15 pounds in 6 days does not sound healthy at all. But then again, when was this guy ever a picture of health? I keep waiting for Elk to break out a story about the time Hefty demolished an entire custard castle a la Monty. Hefty, back to Hefty for a minute. Hefty's looking to cut weight. No way. Hefty, what are you going to tell me next? That Tiger is cheap? That Tiger likes strange? Anyway, let's dig a little deeper and see where this guy's head is really at. Regarding the vid, I'm not sure what I like better, the start of that video or the end of that video. That said, nothing says, hey, everyone, let's get real for a few minutes. Like hopping on Instagram to post a video where you say, hey, everyone, let's get real for a few minutes. And then talk about a 6-day fast that includes a, quote, special coffee blend for wellness. A special coffee blend for wellness. What, flat tummy tea? Didn't want any of that? I thought for sure the guy was going to start pitching some laxative disguised as tea or some other scam. Remedy that an influencer would be peddling. Because pretty much that's what Hefty is these days. A social media influencer. Or a wannabe social media influencer. And not much of one at that, right? But he's still better at that than he is golf right now. Because he's had 0 top 10s in the past 12 events. And he's missed the cut half the time that he's been out there. He had that tie for 18th at the Masters, but then he chased out with a 71st and a 52nd at the PGA and the U.S. Open. His only game these days is his social media game. And the game he plays where he announces something really lame, and then everybody that he's already brainwashed into believing that he's something he's not gets all pumped up and shouts, he's back, Phil is back. Like Phil honks, and people who actually laugh at his fireside chats or as bad as Tiger honks, who get fired up about his 1 a.m. wake-up calls. So like clockwork before a tournament, Phil will come up with another reason why he has not been winning, and his fans freak out, then get all worked up, and then the guy bombs out of another tourney. And this time the announcement is he lost 15 pounds in 6 days during a fast. Why don't we talk about that for a minute? In other words, hey everybody, let's get real for a few minutes. Yeah, let's get real about this, quote, hard reset and this 6-day fast where he allegedly lost 15. Number one, how do we know it's true? I mean, if this guy's lips are moving, do you believe what he's saying? And even if it is true, even if the guy is losing 15 pounds, would we even know it by looking at him? I mean, drop in the bucket, right? And even if it is true, how is it going to help? Are you going to a golf tournament or your high school reunion? Are you going to a golf tournament or are you a part of the ESPN The Mag's body issue? The SI swimsuit issue? The hell is the point in all of this? Why are you banging on about hitting Control, Alt, Delete on your diet? Do you think it's going to make you a better player? Do you think it's going to make you a better golfer? Even he admits he doesn't know if it's going to make him a better golfer. You're a 5-time major winner. You're also a black belt in martial arts, allegedly. My man, you haven't had 5% body fat for any of that. It's not like this guy was Brooks Koepka and then turned into Craig Statler. He's been much closer to the walrus all along. So why do this right now? Because results. Check them. Missed cut, 71st. missed cut. 52nd, missed cut, missed cut. And now apparently, allegedly, his meal plans include missed meal, missed meal, missed meal, missed meal. Again, none of it makes sense. I mean, is that going to make you a better golfer? He doesn't even know. Here's what I do know. Maybe instead of working on that special coffee blend for wellness, you should work on a special driving blend for accuracy. Hey-o! Instead of dropping 15 pounds, how about you drop 15 shots? Hey-o! Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't be healthy. You should. You absolutely should be healthy. I'm saying have some greens on your plate and some greens in regulation too. Hey-o! I mean, if you watch that video and you thought Phil was back, you're as big a sucker as anybody who's ever bought anything from an Instagram influencer. If you're drinking that Kool-Aid, special coffee blend for wellness, you're believing way too much hype. Let's see the results before we buy the hype. In other words, for now, let's keep it real. I mean, you've always been hefty, so that clearly is not the problem. But given how you've gone from one of the best to ever do it to one of the worst currently doing it, and you still got me to talk about you on this show, I guess that's something. So you got that going for you, big fella, which is nice. To you.